why did it stop there? I want to show you. Now, for those of you watching, I've been hedge trading with a long and a short open. I currently closed down my long, and I'm going to show you why on the daily chart here. Take out the Fibonacci tool here, and we'll put it. Let's get my magnet on. You should be able to do this yourself. This is something you should be able to do yourself. So from the high to the swing low here. Well, let's extend it over here and let's scrunch the screen down. So let's just bring it over here to the right so we can see where we're at currently. Make sure we get this fairly accurate. Where's that little guy at down there? So what I'm doing, right, is just the swing low, right? The previous all-time high over here on the left. Right here, this guy, and then this guy here. That's how you use the Fibonacci. And then you look at the levels and look at this. See where it stopped? Look at that. Right at about, on my chart, the Fibonacci level is at 89,211. And in my last video, I was saying that it'll probably take a break in the mid 80,000s or so. And there it is. The Fibonacci level on my chart is actually at about 89,200, like I just said. And that's no coincidence, folks, that it stopped right there. And that's why I wasn't paying attention, and I actually had longed at about 89,400 or so. I longed, and then I realized what I did, where it was at, and I closed the long down. And I'm currently just in my short, waiting to reopen my long. But that's no coincidence, right? This is just good stuff. Let's see. The next Fibonacci level up is 114,000. Interesting enough, the next one up here is at 139,000. And for those of you that have been watching my videos for a long time, I've been calling the next cycle top, this cycle top, to be at 139,000, basically a double of the previous cycle, just shy of 70,000. And interesting enough, look at that Fibonacci level there. Now, that doesn't mean anything, but it's interesting. It's smack dab at 139,000. There's one more up here at 155,000, 154,000. But I thought that was interesting. This is $139,000. That's pretty interesting. No matter where do I get that number? Just based on watching this for a long time and the slow regression of the cycles. Now, there's tons more money coming in this cycle, and the next cycle, but the scale, it gets hard. Basically every $50,000 of value of Bitcoin is about $1 trillion. So obviously when it goes from 100 to 150,000, that's $1 trillion, as opposed to the last cycle, it only went up to 70,000. That's just, like 1.2 trillion or 1.4 trillion. But anyways, it's going to get hard to scale. I think, I'm going down a rabbit hole. What I think is going to happen to Bitcoin is it's going to end up looking like the chart of like the S&P 500. It's just going to eventually be kind of a super cycle. It's just going to kind of go up and to the right. And, there'll always be corrections and stuff. But anyways, let's get the Fibonacci off there and reset this chart. Let's go down to the hourly. And I want to show you a little more detail. So lots of times you watch my videos, I'll draw in these little extensions. See this little extension channel I have drawn on top of the big red channel. Right, the big red channel had a target of about 10,000. And so why do I do that? And this is a common behavior of Bitcoin that I've noticed. You see that? Now, I drew this red channel line like around this when it happened here or so. And I just sat and watched it go to the right. No, it might have been the next one here. But anyways, I drew it in quite a while ago. And you see all the action in there? See how it's just kind of in there? And it rode the top of this channel here, the big channel, and kind of here. And you can see lots of interaction in here. Obviously, I don't need to highlight it. I guess you can see it. But that's just a common thing I like to do, a little extension, right? The little wicks that go out the top of the big channels actually form kind of a smaller channel on top. So I thought that was interesting. And indeed, the giant big green candle on that, this is the hourly, you can't see where that did. It came out the top of that little extension, and look at that. It came back down and bounced directly off the top of that. I was watching that, and boom, went up all the way to about almost 80,000 from about a $3,000 hourly candle that bounced directly off the top of that extension. I just want to show you that. That's cool. And this is simple stuff. Once someone shows you how to do it, now I learned this on my own. And actually, looks like a breakout. I was gonna say, I broke out while I was making a video. Dang it. I probably should have got my long back in there. I do expect this to fail. Let's put this. The Fibonacci level is, what was it, about 89,000. This about right in here. That purple line. That's that Fibonacci level. I expect this green candle, this pumping out of this triangle now, I expect that to fail. I was expecting this to actually break down. I was gonna make this video saying this is about a $3,500 target on this yellow triangle, and so we had this big push up, right, to almost 90,000, and it's formed this yellow triangle. This is what I'm gonna make the video about. Look at that, it broke out before I got a chance to talk about it. I expect this to fail. And put in a wick. We'll see if I'm right. This green candle probably will come back down. This is probably a fake out breakout out of this yellow triangle. Look at that. as I say it, did I just draw that in there? I just drew that in there. I thought that was the wick. So about a 3,500. Now this could be breaking out the top. Maybe I should. I expect this to fail at around 90,000 tops. I think that's a fake breakout the top. What I was gonna say is I think this is probably gonna come down, and where will it come down to? Is about 84,000 would be the measured target, right about here. So what you can do is look to the left and see this area here, a little kind of a consolidation. Watch for it to come down to about here, and then if that happens, it probably could come down further to about 82. I think it's going to be taking a break here. We'll see. This, this has had a lot of steam to it. Maybe it doesn't take a break. We'll see. This we'll probably do this by the time I end the video. Get these drawings off here. I was going to make a short video. I apologize, but we'll see what happens here live on video. I expect this candle to fail and put in a big wick similar to this wick here. I have my magnet off. I don't know why I can't draw a line where I want to. Well, we'll see. Shoot, you know what? I'm tempted to go enter my long. I don't want to miss the next push. Oh, look at it. Oh, boy. Okay, there it is. 90,000. I expect it to fail right there. This is pretty cool. I didn't intend on making this video here. I expect that to fail. Let's put some height on this, get a look at it. The purple line down here is the Fibonacci. And I was expecting a rejection and a consolidation under that, but I could be wrong on video. It's chiming for 90,000. I expect that to turn into a big wick, and just from experience, now I could be totally wrong, but just from experience, I expect this to be a wick, and probably come back crashing back down through here. Now, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is I think this is going to take a break and probably come down here somewhere, and then do one of these, and then be on its way close to 100,000. But maybe there's enough pepper and sauce out there that this just goes right now. It's already pumped from where it broke out of that red channel down here. It's about 76,000. So that's a well, you know what? If you take this whole pump, it's actually kind of come down here. My bad, off about 66,000. In my last video, I was talking about the big major pumps, the halving induced pumps, the biggest ones in Bitcoin's history. They're about from 30 to 35,000. There's been, I think, 4 of them. And I was saying, this one starts down here at about 66,000. So 30,000 will be 96. 34, 35,000 will be 100,000. But I expect this to be taking some sort of break in this ballpark here, as it is right now. Let's zoom back in on the hourly chart. I'm sorry for the scribbles. And well, let's see. It's already taken a break from the pump for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7th hour since the top, and I wasn't expecting it to do that right now. But the reason I was making the video, I mean, I was expecting a breakout, but I didn't think it was going to pump to the upside. I believe this is going to be a fake. This is going to be a fake out. I do believe this coming back down, and it's probably going to wreck some people. So, but I could be wrong about that too. This could go. But my point is just shy of 100,000 is where we're going to be sitting. I do believe after it takes a break. I don't know how long the break's going to last. It could be 10 minutes, could be 10 hours, could be 10 days. But I just want to show you that. And that's it. I'm going to wrap up the video. Later. Have a good day. Learn how to do this yourself, right? You saw it. Look at my last 2 videos and learn how to use that Fibonacci retracement, right? It's when that range is from the swing high to the swing low, and then you look at the levels and that purple line there I have marked as Fibonacci. I expect it to hang out there for a while, although it's trying to make me look stupid as I make the video. All right, later.